Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's pick a card reading is for romantic messages. I know you all really enjoy your love readings, and since it's February, we have Valentine's Day coming up, I figured this would be a perfect time to see what kind of romantic energy will be coming into your life. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Megan. I do a ton of pick a card readings and spiritual videos to bring you inspiration, motivation, and clarity on your path. Remember to only take the messages if they resonate and they help you on your path. If they bring you more confusion or frustration, then it's probably not the right message for you. So take your time with the 3 piles, meditate, see which one is pulling you close. Once you picked your group, I have all the timestamps down in the description. Alright, hey group number 1. So if you pick this oracle card, this is going to represent your current overall energy. So you have the stuck energy. I really like the imagery of this card with this man sitting on top of this stuck car, and then we have the rainbow over top of him. And I like how this is the number 8, because when I see 8s, those always represent blessings and good luck to me. I just love that number. So I feel like group number 1 that you've been going down this same path for a while, this same energy, and you've been getting the same things in return, and you're just feeling stuck and you don't know how to get off the path. But I feel like there's going to be a big shift soon for you. I feel as though that there's going to be a shift in your perception, and it's going to be really powerful, and it's going to help get you out of this stuck feeling that you're in. It reminds me of this visual I had. This is years ago, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. I had this, it was almost like a daydream that my spirit guides, my higher self, downloaded to me. And at the time I wasn't super spiritual, so I didn't really know what it was. But it was like this imagery of someone driving down this path, this muddy path in this car, right? But at the same time they're trying to wash the car. So while they're driving the path, they're also trying to clean it at the same time. And I feel like that's you, group number 1. I feel like you have these spiritual practices that you're using, but every time you wash the car or you get somewhere, just more of this dirt comes. More of this stuff keeps piling on you. The more you try to cleanse yourself and heal yourself and get yourself on the right path, you just keep getting muddy and dirty, if that makes sense. And I feel like Spirit's saying this because you're on the wrong path. Once you get on the right path, you won't have to keep scrubbing and cleaning yourself. So I feel like you're going, I know this is a weird analogy, but I feel like you're going to be going in a new path, a new direction, and there's a new trail ahead of you that you can't quite see yet, but it's coming for you. And I feel like this has to do with your romantic connections as well. I feel like it's all very intertwined. So I'm going to pull some more cards, and let's see how this all unfolds for you. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups, Temperance, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Envy. So this is very exciting, group number 1. I love this energy. Let's focus on these first few cards that came up, the 2 of Cups, Temperance, and 6 of Pentacles, because the 2 of Cups is about a soul connection. This is one of the best romantic cards to get in the tarot deck, so this is a really positive sign for you. So I do see some sort of really soulful connection, and I feel like for most of you in this group, you're single, you could be in a relationship, take it how it resonates, honestly, but I do feel like most of you are single, and we have the Temperance here, right? And the 6 of Pentacles, and this is all slow-moving energy. So I feel like it's taking a while for this connection to come into place. But I do feel like this is a strong connection. This is a soul connection, soulmate or twin flame. This is something very powerful. I feel like a twin flame possibly for some of you. And it's going to be very fulfilling when it comes, but it is taking a while. Because you're not just waiting on your divine timing, but you're waiting on this person's divine timing. But Spirit wants you to know that there is a special someone out there for you. And this special someone is everything that you could want in a person. And it's going to be very well balanced, this connection. Very well balanced, spiritual as well. and very giving with the Six of Pentacles. It's going to be an equal balance of give and take. Maybe you've given too much in previous relationships, or you didn't get enough love or receive enough support from past partners, but that's not going to be the issue, or there's not going to be a problem with that in this future connection that's coming. It's going to be a very equal give and take, and you're going to be there for each other in a very balanced and supportive way. And I feel strongly for you too that your spirit guides, like you each have spirit guides, right? And they're both working together to bring you two together in perfect timing. And that right now, I feel like you're kind of in this stuck energy and your person's in a similar energy. If you were to come together now, it just wouldn't work. But you have a beautiful romantic connection coming for you. For those of you that are in a relationship, then I see a strengthening of this connection, a more spiritual connection coming. And for some of you, I'm actually hearing that you're in a relationship and you're not happy, and that's because there's somebody else meant for you. Yeah, so there's a few different energies I'm getting since this is a general message. And then let's go look at the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Again, Seven of Pentacles is slower moving energy. Things take time because you can see how he's watching this plant grow, right? And I feel like his hand, right, is kind of, it's almost like he's using his hand to help the plant, to help heal the plant. And I feel like that's you. I feel like the plant represents you, and the man here is like your higher self. And you're working to nurture yourself and to give yourself love and attention and focus your energy inward, right? To help balance out your energy with this Two of Pentacles. To make more decisions that are for you and for your best self. To make more decisions that make you happy as well. And learning how to balance this new spiritual practice. Maybe it's not super new, but maybe you're going through some sort of awakening or something like that, where you're learning how to work with the new energies that have been presented to you. Maybe through spiritual gifts, psychic gifts, or just this new clear awareness that you have of the world. Because when we start to wake up and we start to realize what's going on in the world, it's all really exciting at first, but then we get to a point where we see everything, and it's like that veil has lifted, and we can see all the hurt and all the pain, and we can see the struggle, and we want to help people, and we want to spread the good news, or we want to, do all these things. And it's a journey, and sometimes through our journey we can get to really good points, and then we can kind of go back to a lower point. And it all depends on, what we're working on within ourselves, what we're healing, what we're letting go of, and the new habits and new daily practices that we start to integrate into our lives. So I love this for you. I can tell you're doing the group. I can tell you're doing the work, group number 1. I'm excited for you. I know you don't feel great right now, and Spirit wants you to know that it's all part of the plan, that you're not going to be going down the same path. For some of you, I see you switching careers because I feel like you're not happy in your career. For others of you, I see you getting into your artistic gifts, okay? Because then we have the Queen of Wands here down to and next to Envy, okay? So the Queen of Wands is all about creativity and bringing people together and being social. It's this fiery energy, and it's this fiery feminine energy. And look how much fun she is having sitting there. She's like, I got power, I'm having a good time, I'm chilling with my cat, I'm comfortable in my body, right? And I feel like this is the energy that your team, your guides, and your higher self are guiding you to. They're currently guiding you to this creative fire within you, to really explore and to have fun, to enjoy being a human, right, as my grandmother would say, to igniting that fire within you. And all of those things that you want, right, with this Envy card, all of those things that you desire that maybe other people have, the riches that you desire, the soul connections, the romance, the friendships, the successful business, right? All of those things are coming for you in perfect timing. There's no need to be jealous or to be envious of anybody else. It can be easy sometimes to get really caught up in that and to be like, oh, they have that, I don't want that, oh, especially with social media, if be careful with how much time you're spending on social media as well, group number 1, because that can be very deceiving, because, we know in hindsight that what we see what's being presented on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, isn't always the whole picture, right? We know there's a filter that most people, not everybody, but most people are showing their highlight reel. And we can think, well, that's their life, that's their whole life. But there's so much more behind that we don't see behind the scenes, right? So be careful, because it can make you more envious over time if you're spending too much time in that energy, too much time on social media, and being in too much of that energy, like, oh, I wish I had that, or oh, when is it going to come, because it is coming for you. It is coming for you. And let's focus on this Queen of Wands energy, right? Because this is about your artistic gifts. And if you don't know what they are, I feel like this artistic adventure that you're exploring, because I feel like some of you have been exploring it. You've been exploring maybe your spiritual gifts, your artistic gifts, something like that. And I feel like this is the new path that's waiting for you, that your higher self is like waiting for you to turn the car, to get it out of the mud, to get yourself out of that mud, stuck energy, right? And get on this new path. And this new path is going to be something that lights you up and feeds your soul and gets you excited for life. And I always tell people, I'm like, if you don't know what it is, okay, go on Instagram, go on YouTube, whatever platform you like to use. And as you're scrolling, what do you watch? Like, what pops up in your feed that gets you excited? Is it astrology? Is it tarot? Is it, people, communities, talking and together exploring new ideas? Is it painting? Is it singing? Like, what excites you? And then that's the first step in the direction that you should go, right? You might think, oh, well, I'm not good enough, or I don't know enough about it. Spirit's saying that doesn't matter. This is about feeding your soul. This is about putting you first. And focusing on this creative energy is going to spark this fire within you, and it's going to bring the soul connection to you. Because Spirit wants you guys to get in a stronger, both of you and your future partner, in a stronger foundation to be able to have a healthy relationship, the healthy relationship that you're craving and that you deserve, and to have this beautiful romance. So I'm really excited. Let's pull a few more cards. I want to see what this person is like, your future person. If you're not already with them, or maybe you're with somebody and you're like, I don't know if they're my future person. Let's just get some details to see what they are like. And yeah, because why not? It's fun, right? Okay, so we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. You are good enough. The Mouse Spirit, Fragment, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, and Increase. Okay, let's focus on these first two energies because I love this. It's the end of a tough cycle approaches, and you are good enough. And we have Virgo and Capricorn energy here. So they could be a Capricorn or a Virgo, or an Earth sign, another Earth sign like Taurus as well. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Earth energy. And I feel like for this person, as well as you, this end of a cycle is approaching. It is coming, where maybe you're not feeling good enough for this person, and maybe they're not feeling good enough for you, not feeling worthy enough, right? There's a lot of doubt and a lot of fear that maybe this connection will never happen. But I feel like deep down, group number one, that you know that this is happening. And it is happening. It is happening. And I feel like you're very in sync in a lot of ways with this person. I also feel like this person has just not had very good luck in relationships. I think that they've dated people that were rude to them, that talked down to them, and that kind of pushed them around. Because this person that you're attracting to your life is very giving, very giving. And sometimes they give too much. But it's going to be really beautiful when you come into union, because I feel like you give a lot, and it's going to be very beautiful. And then we have the Mouse Spirit and the Fragment. And this Mouse Spirit says, tend to the small things. And I was getting this energy that your person represents this mouse. That's a very attention to detail, kind of a busybody, works hard, very curious mind, and very open to spirituality. I don't think they are a super spiritual person, but I think they're open to it. But I think that they are very practical, very practically minded. And I like this Fragment card because I was getting this energy that this person dreams about you. they dream about their future person. At night they have these really wild dreams about you, and that's like part of their psychic gifts. Like they can almost not completely see you, but get a feeling that you're there, and it gives them a lot of hope, and they're connecting to you in their dreams somehow. So that's interesting. I don't know if that resonates for you as well, but I feel that strongly for this person, that they dream about their connection with you, and they can like feel your energy even if they haven't met you yet or something like that. So that's really cool. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, and we got the Seven of Pentacles earlier. So I like this energy because I feel like they're in the process of starting like a new career, or they just moved into a new home. I feel like they're leaving a lot behind, and they're changing their path. Like they're changing their direction. So there's a lot of movement happening in their lives. There's a lot of shifts, and they're really making healthier changes for themselves to bring forth a better future for them and their future person, right? So that's really positive. And then we have this Devil and Increase card. Okay, I do feel like with this Devil card that this person that is your person, your future person, this romantic connection that you're attracting, they are dealing with some sort of addiction. I don't feel like it's a super heavy addiction. It could be like addicted to working too much, or addicted to sweets or something, but I feel like it is an addiction that they do struggle with, and I feel like they're working on themselves to overcome that right now. I feel like part of the reason they changed their career and things like that, it could be caffeine for some of them, but there's some sort of unhealthy addiction that is stunting their growth, and it is bringing more anxiety and stress into their life that they're trying to overcome, and that they are overcoming. And I can see that with this Increase card. Their path, their journey they're on, it's starting to gain some momentum with all of these shifts that they've made. They're realizing the importance of healthier habits, of taking care of themselves, and they're realizing that they need to make these shifts for themselves, because they've always given too much to people, and now they're learning how to give more to themselves. So they're kind of in that energy right now, but I just see them being a very positive, very grounded person. I feel like this person's really going to help ground you. They're going to have very interesting conversations with you. I feel like they are a little more reserved, but they will be really themselves and really open around the people like you and people that they're comfortable around. So yes, I'm excited for you, group number 1. Please comment down below if this resonated for you. This romantic connection is taking a little bit of time. I didn't pull a time card because I do feel like it's different for each and every one of you. But know that it is coming. Have faith and take care. Love you guys. Hey, group number 2. So welcome to your reading. If you pick this oracle card, this is basically going to tell me your overall energy, and then we're going to just pull more cards as we go. So you picked Deserving. I love the energy of this card. I love all of the colors. I like how there's all these butterflies and flowers and hummingbirds. You might be seeing a lot of those as synchronicities. But I feel really good. I feel like this group number 2, I feel like you have this energy of like, I deserve the world. I deserve everything that I want. And you're really stepping into that. Some of you might not feel fully in that, but that's definitely coming for you. Others of you, I feel like you really feel in that, like, yes, I deserve the best. And you've been, implementing mantras, and you've been growing on your spiritual journey, and you've just been really working on heightening your awareness and practicing more love for the collective, and it's really paying off, and it's really showing. So I'm excited for this group. I'm really proud of this group too. I just feel like this proud energy. So it's really beautiful. Let's see what romantic connection is coming for you, because I feel like some romance is coming. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, already. Angel of Manifestation. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. Ooh, I feel like you're attracting more than just romance. I feel like romance is part of it, but I feel like there's multiple things that's going on. So let's see. Okay, so we also have, after the Angel of Manifestation, we have Angel of Guidance, 7th Chakra, Archangel Uriel, the 6 of Cups, the High Priestess in reversed, Spirit Self, Temperance in reverse, and 7 of Swords. I'm getting the energy for this group that either you're already in a connection, a very happy connection, or you are manifesting something very soon, okay? Or maybe like you're in the process, maybe you're talking to somebody, but I do feel like this connection, this romance, is either already in your life or it's coming very, very soon, okay? Because we have this angel of guidance. Let's look at these first three cards, right? The angel of manifestation, which I already talked about, your efforts, determination, perseverance have paid off. All this hard work that you've been doing, like I said, all this inner work and this attention to self and building the relationship with yourself is really paying off, okay? It's really paying off. And then with angel of guidance, a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. I feel like this is a strong spiritual group. A lot of you could be channelers, or maybe on the premise of being a channeler, but I just feel like there's a lot of downloads coming in for you, a lot of new information, your spirit guides, and then we have Archangel Uriel really working with you to develop your crown chakra, to open up your crown chakra and strengthen it, to connect it more to spirit, to help you trust more, and to almost like take your practice to the next level, which is really exciting. Yeah, because then when we go down to these two cards here, the Six of Cups reversed and the High Priestess reversed, there is some sort of blockage in the third eye or the crown chakra. I feel like it's your third eye though. It's like this, and maybe I don't feel like this group was raised in a household or family situation that was really supportive of like psychic gifts. And I know most of us probably weren't, but I feel strongly for this group that it was very it was looked down upon. Maybe you grew up in a very Christian household or certain religious, culture, and it just wasn't. It was not only not accepted, but it was actually frowned upon. And I feel like you're still working through some of those blockages and those beliefs that are holding you back. Maybe you feel a little guilty about your spiritual practice because your family's not accepting it. Maybe there's a little guilt. There's a little bit of your sense of self that's reserved, that's doubtful at times, but I feel like that is clearing. That is clearing. So maybe you've been feeling a little more doubtful recently on and off, but I feel like that energy is clearing. So if you do start to feel that doubting, just know that you're clearing the doubt. Sometimes we have to feel in it to clear it. While we're clearing it, we have to feel in it, if that makes sense. Yeah, and then I love the Spirit Self card right in the middle. Be who you are, as you are. Yeah, you're stepping into a new level of authenticity, group number 2. I almost feel like for a lot of you that clicked on this reading, you're like, oh yeah, romantic messages would be cool, but I'd rather get messages about like my spiritual gifts. I don't know if that resonates for some of you. Let me know. We will get into more romance messages, but I just feel like Spirit wants you to continue to focus on yourself, because that's what's bringing you everything that you desire. For some of you, it's career. You've really been focused on your career and your spiritual gifts. And for some of you, it's a connection to yourself, building that relationship with yourself. But I just feel like you're glowing. Like I just get all these vibes that you're really glowing. It's like these orange and yellows that I'm seeing. Orange, yellows, and pinks. That's like your aura. Yeah, then we have this Temperance in reverse next to the Seven of Swords. And with this Temperance in reverse, I feel like this is another thing. Because Temperance upright can talk about like patience and things taking a while and being in divine timing. I feel like your guides are saying, it's here, baby. Like, get ready, buckle up, it's here. What you want is here, get ready. And the Seven of Swords, I feel like there's been this new awareness in your mind where you realize that the only thing holding you back in your life is yourself. It's like this energy of like, oh wow, I'm the only one in my way. Because I think sometimes as we grow up, through this life, we can learn how to blame others, We can say, well, it's their fault, or it's my parents' fault, or it's, this guy did this to me and he broke my heart, or he, took it away. It's easy to point fingers. And I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying that, we go through a certain point of time in our life, and then we start a spiritual journey, and we start to realize that we start to take accountability. Right? We start to take accountability for all of the energies and everything that we're experiencing, and then it becomes clear that once we can step into that, which takes time, it did for me anyways, to step into that accountability, we can really start to understand why we're the only person in our way, and we can start to take the necessary steps to clear that energy and to be able to dissolve that fear that's within us that holds us back ultimately. So, wow, let's pull some more cards. I love this for you. I'm excited for this group. There's a lot of things that you've been working on manifesting for a while. I can tell that. Let's pull from this deck. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, let's see. Let's see if Spirit will give us more romantic messages. If not, I'm just going to channel what comes through. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Fool, Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, Conflict, Feeling the World, Spirit of Gratitude, and Great Gratitude. So, okay, this is cool. I'm excited that the Two of Cups and the Lovers came out for you. So let's focus. Where do I want to start? Actually, it's really funny, these last two cards. I almost want to start there because we have Spirit of Gratitude and Great Gratitude. So I feel for this group that you have a really beautiful sense of gratitude, and it's really filled your cup. It's really helped you see the beauty in life. And Spirit wants you to continue to make that a priority in your day-to-day life, because that's really one of the best, I found even in my life, one of the best things that we can do to help us evolve, to help us grow closer to ourselves and a deeper connection to the world, and just have a positive sense of well-being. So keep focusing on your gratitude. If you're not, start. This is a sign. If you're like, oh yeah, I used to and I haven't in a while, Spirit saying make that a priority. And I feel like that's a really big message for me too, because I used to focus on it a lot and I haven't been as much lately. And every morning make it part of your routine. Before you even get out of bed, either write down or say it out loud what you're grateful for, and spend a few minutes, right, doing that. I'm also getting a strong message for this group that you are empaths. So I am going to get into these love messages in the top cards, but I want to talk about these two bottom cards, the Conflict and Feeling the World, because I feel strongly for this group that you have a very strong clairsentience connection to other people. You feel energies around you, and you feel the energy of the world. And there is a lot of conflict happening in the world right now, and there's a lot of inner conflict as well with people. And I feel like you can feel that. You recognize that, and it intensifies the feelings within you. So just know that if you are feeling some intense feelings at times, that it is within you, it is part of you, but it's also people around you, and it's also the world. And that, experiencing these energies and feeling these intense emotions are helping you in a lot of ways, even though it can feel distracting or overwhelming. This is helping you with your superpowers, this is helping you with your gifts, and in time it will make more sense. So that's another message for this group. Okay, let's focus on these first two cards, actually the first three. Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Fool card. Okay, this Nine of Pentacles is all about our independence, right? And I feel like there's, this beautiful connection destined in the stars. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're already in a connection, but for those of you that aren't, there is a beautiful connection coming. And I feel like with this Fool card, maybe you've met them randomly, this person that you're with. It was a random connection. You weren't expecting to meet them, and it happened really beautifully, or it's going to happen that way. It's going to happen when you're least expecting it, when you're focusing on you and focusing on your spiritual growth or your business and your work and your friendships. That's when the spiritual connection is going to come in, when you're not looking for it, right? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. So this is definitely a fated connection. I feel like there's going to be romance very soon for you. And I'm getting passion, like a lot of passion and excitement. Maybe if you're already with this person, some really good sex or something like that. I don't talk about that a lot on my channel, so sorry if I'm getting weird. But I just feel like there's going to be a lot of steam and excitement within this connection. And if it's not with a person and you're like, oh, I don't feel like that, then this could be within yourself. But I do feel like it's going to be with another person. I feel like someone's coming for you, group number 2. If you're not, I feel like most of you are in a connection, like I said. If you're not, it's coming very soon. It's coming very unexpectedly. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about good luck and things everything's turning in your favor. For some of you with this conflict card, I was also getting another energy that maybe you are with your person, but there has been some conflict. There has been some rockier waters, and there's been some intense emotions, some disagreements. I feel like there's going to be a resolution soon within that. So just know that and focus within, because I know sometimes when you're with somebody and they're going through a hard time, it's easier for you just to focus your energy completely on them, but that's never good. It's good to, of course, focus your energy on that person, but make sure to focus within, focus on your gratitude, focus on keeping your vibration high so that you can help your person that you're with. If you are in a relationship, you can be that strong foundation that they need to help them and to help their relationship, right? So wow, this is a powerful group. I feel like you're doing really, really good. I almost feel like you didn't even need this reading. I feel really strong, beautiful psychic gifts for this group too. So I am excited for you. I would love if you left a comment down below. I love to connect with you all, and I will see you at the next one. Alright, group number 3, welcome to your reading. So if you pick this oracle card, this is going to be your basic overall energy, and I'm going to pull more cards as we go. So we have here loss, and I actually did pull this card in the reverse, but I wanted to put it upright for aesthetic reasons. I feel like for this group, you really recently let go of something, or you're in the process of letting go. I think that's why I felt pulled to put it upright, because I feel like it's different for everyone watching. Since this is a general reading, I feel like for some of you, you've recently let something go. This could be a belief, this could be a person, this could be a job, this could be, doubting yourself, or you're in this process of letting it go. Or maybe you've let something go recently and you're doubting, like, should I have let that go? Did I make the right decision? And I feel like you did make the right decision. Spirit's saying, yes, you're letting things go, be easy on yourself. There's a lot that you're processing in this current time. So, okay, so if that resonates, go ahead and stick around. Let's try to pull some love messages and see what kind of romance is coming for you. All right, so you have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands. On whom am I placing blame right now? The Hierophant, the Daughter of Wands in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, and am I focused on what I want most? So I'm getting a few different energies for this group. I'm getting this back to this loss card. It's almost like this feeling of letting someone go. Maybe it was a romantic connection. Or maybe it could also be the idea of what you thought you wanted in a partner kind of fading, or what you thought was going to happen when you found somebody that's your soulmate or your husband or wife. You're letting go of this certain idea. That's what I feel like. Maybe you've changed so much that you used to want this type of man or this type of woman. You're like, I want it to be like this and that and this. And now your values have changed and your morals have changed, and and I really see that with these first 3 cards. Let's look at the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. I feel like the 6 of Pentacles in reverse is showing me that your priorities have changed, your desires have changed, and with this loss card, it's almost like you're losing your old self. For some of you, it could be a person. For some of you, it could be both. You're losing ideas of what you thought you wanted. You're losing interest from old relationships. Maybe you've thought of people in the past, and now you're like, wow, I realized that person would not have been good enough for me. I deserve more. You're also losing this part of yourself that used to want those types of relationships. So there's really a lot of loss happening, but this loss is all to bring in this new, stronger energy and stronger connections. And I feel like with this 3 of Wands, this is about looking into the future and realizing what we want and what we desire and what we deserve, and getting, specific about that, and not settling for anything less out of fear of like, well, maybe I should settle for them, because what if I'm alone the rest of my life? What if I don't have this great, maybe you had really good sex with your ex, and you're like, well, what if I never have that amazing sex again? What if, all those questions can come up, like, well, what if this, and what if that was the best that I could do? And I feel like you're letting those go, because deep down that you do have a special someone out there, you do, and you're letting go of this old energy of feeling like you have to settle, is what I'm feeling. And then we have this Five of Wands, and what this made me think of was your spiritual tribe. I feel like Spirit wants you to focus more on building stronger spiritual friendships and stronger, surrounding yourself with people that are going to uplift you and empower you and make you feel kind of like yes, I do deserve everything that I want out of life. Not just romantic partnerships, but the job that I want and, this lifestyle that I want to live. And that's really going to help you, help bring you into this romance that you're craving, this spiritual romance, I feel like. And then we have these question cards I pulled. We have, on whom am I placing blame right now? So I'm going to turn it over and read it. It says, a person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Ooh, I like that. That's good. I want to read it again. A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. And a person who blames no one finished their lesson. Yeah, I feel like that's the spiritual journey, right? You live most of your life where you're blaming others, and then you start to take responsibility for your life. You start to accept what's happening. You start to be like, oh, I'm the one causing this. I'm the one doing this. I'm the one. And that can be kind of a harsh feeling, right? It can be kind of like, oh, I'm the one doing this to myself. Oh, but then you get to this other level of, oh, it's not my fault. It's not their fault. It's no one's fault. No one is to blame. No one. And I feel like you're stepping into that group number 3. You're really stepping into that. I'm getting a lot of 3s, too, for this group. You might be seeing a lot of repetitive 3s. But yeah, this is really powerful. It also says there's a soul action. It says, take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it. Even if you don't feel ready, listen to your heart. You will be led. Ooh, I liked that message. That was a good one. It's no one's fault. Everything in your life, every experience that you've had, it's not their fault. It's not your fault. It's part of the human experience, right? And that's the direction you're going. And then right next to it, right, we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is, it can talk about teachings. It can talk about religious structures as well, but I feel like this is talking about spiritual teachers coming into your life to really help you as well, help you to connect, help you to build that strong relationship to your new self, your new sense of self, this new relationship you're building. I feel like there's going to be a lot of spiritual teachers coming in, or maybe you found some recently that have really helped you, so pay attention to that, whether they're on YouTube or, Instagram, but I feel like there's going to be more leaders coming into your life that are going to continue to educate you and help you shift your mindset to really help you along this path. And a lot of your spirit guides are speaking through these individuals, okay? So there's going to be a lot of support in that sense for you, because maybe some of you don't have the soul tribe that you're craving. And for this group, I specifically want to talk about, I've talked about it on my Instagram, and I've mentioned it a little bit, but I started a group chat with my friend, Shana, on a Clubhouse app. The Clubhouse app. It's only available for iOS right now, but if you download it, every Sunday at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Eastern time, so that's a noon Pacific time, we are going to meet every single Sunday. It's audio only. You should come in, you can talk, chat about spirituality, or you can just observe and just listen in. And it's a safe space for people to come together and to talk about their experiences and their spirituality. It's called Sistar Sundays. And if you want more information about it, check out my Instagram. I post in my stories about it, or you can even message me or email me if you want more details, or if you want me to send you the link. And all that information's in the description box, okay? And I'm really excited about it. We had our first one this past Sunday, and there was only 3 of us. So, but it was perfect. I made a new friend from London, and it was really, really fun. And we were laughing, and we had a good time, and it was just a safe space for us to talk about spirituality and meet people. So I really recommend that strongly for this group. I would love for you to join, and yeah, okay. I'm excited about it. So let's go back to the cards though, because then we have this Daughter of Wands in reverse next to the Seven of Pentacles. And this energy is interesting because whenever I see this Daughter of Wands and the snake, I think of like spiritual awakening. And I feel like you're going through this spiritual awakening right now, group number 3. I feel it strongly, and I feel like it's taking some time with the Seven of Pentacles. It's a little bit of a slower moving energy, and you're like, oh, when does this end? When do I get to this space where it's like, but you are going to get to this more calming energy, okay? There's a lot of shifts happening, so be easy on yourself. Get more rest, drink a lot of water, take baths, get out in nature, do all these things that you can for yourself during this time, especially because there's so many shifts happening for you and so many positive things that are happening and doors are opening for you. So just be aware of that, okay? Be easy on yourself. And then the last card we have is, am I focused on what I want most? I love this, and let's read the back of this card. One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. What you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments and prioritize? And I feel like you are making adjustments, group number 3. And I feel like maybe you're overthinking things at times as well. Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I focused enough? Am I this or that? I feel like you're going to get into a space soon where you're feeling more focused. There's going to be more clarity. But right now, some of this confusion is necessary. Okay? And as for your special someone and the romance that you're attracting, there is someone coming. There is, but there is more to let go of first. In your energetic field, there's too much going on for them to enter. Okay? For some of you, I'm getting the energy that you're already in a relationship, and that's why this is more focused on other aspects of your life. But for a lot of you, I feel like there is going to be some time before you meet this person. Spirit saying to really just focus on your building those solid friendships and working on changing your beliefs and also like writing down your beliefs. This has been powerful for me. Like, if you're trying to attract a certain partner or a romantic connection, right? And write down all the beliefs and the way you think this person will be, or you think marriage is. Like, I think marriage is hard, or I think marriage is, not that it's easy all the time, but just write down all your beliefs around marriage, or around, if you're attracted to men, write all your beliefs about men. If you're attracted to women, write your beliefs about women. Maybe write down the different energies you've experienced in your past relationships and how they were, and then write down next to it a list of all the things that you want in a future partner, all the things that you crave, and see where they contradict each other. See if there's something in there that kind of like, argues with it, if that makes sense. Or if the new belief goes against the old energies, or you know what I mean. See if there's any differences between the lists. See where you can expand your mind, because I feel like right now you're still holding on to something, or you're in the process of letting go, and that's your main focus right now. You do have romance coming for you. I want to pull one more card for this group. I want to pull just one more card for your overall energy for a future connection. Let's see what we get. Wow, a lot of cards came out. Let's try that again. Okay. All right, we got 2. Okay, we got the Fool and the Page of Swords. So this is exciting because the Fool is all about adventure and excitement and taking risks and taking chances. And the Page of Swords is about learning. So I feel like this new connection coming for you, it's going to be, once you've freed yourself, it's going to come, right? Because this girl, she looks like she's just completely trusting in the universe. And I feel like you're going to meet them when you're learning something new, or when you start a new job, or when you take on some sort of new, tarot or astrology or numerology, or learning something new. It doesn't have to be as spiritual as that, but that's just what I'm referencing. But I feel like you're going to make this romantic connection, and it's going to be very freeing. You're going to go on lots of adventures together, and you're going to learn a lot from each other. You're going to learn and grow. So I just see this being a really prosperous connection, more than just romantic, more than just, passionate. which those will be there as well. This is going to be very like intellectual connection and a very fun connection. Really, really fun, and you're going to feel very free with this person that you're ultimately attracting in your life. So I'm excited for you, group number 3. I hope this resonated for you. As always, I love when you guys comment and, you know, recommend whatever kind of pick a cards or video ideas you want to see. I'd love to hear it, and I will see you guys next time.